Hello Gemini, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I hope that you're doing well. If you would like a personal reading, the email for that is in the description of this video. So just email me and we can discuss prices, things like that. So it looks like there's something that you're feeling very optimistic about here. Something that seemed to be kind of a burden for you in the past, you're seeing a different side to it now, it looks like. It could be something in this connection that was like, I don't want to deal with it, or like the current connection if you are in a love connection. This could also just be general though, like something that was kind of seemed like a burden. Oh, Nine of Cups. Oh, so you could be feeling pretty optimistic about a love situation because this person comes forward. It could be with an apology, could also just be with an offer of wanting something in the future with you. Okay, so what someone was feeling burdened about was their past actions, or like something that happened in the past. So you or this person, someone was really thinking about their past actions with the Five of Cups. You're like, oh, why did it go this way? Why did I do that? Why did they do that? And it was kind of like a heavy weight on their shoulders. But now this kind of brightens up with the Sun card here. Now you're more optimistic. Now this person's more optimistic because of this Knight of Cups card. An apology, a love offer, a message, something kind, a compliment, I don't know, what have you. Some kind of thing like this, an expression of love. And things seem brighter because of that. Because like before someone was really thinking like, oh geez, it went this way, worried about the past. But once this Knight of Cups comes in, there's more optimism in the situation. And this also reveals to someone the truth about something. It could reveal some kind of truth about the connection, about yourself, about your past actions, maybe about their past actions. Could reveal some kind of truth, but it also, causes probably both of you to have optimism for the situation, or all of you, or whatever. Someone's like, still though, this could be uninvolved with this Knight of Cups situation. Could be the same story there, but like there's definitely someone, you, your person, whoever, who's just like almost like a really strong sense of shame about their past actions, or about something that went wrong. So like maybe a relationship didn't work out, maybe, I don't know, someone just did something. And now they're like feeling so shameful. Because like this is normally regret, but with the Nine of Wands as well, it's like a lot of heaviness. And so it's like regret and shame and guilt. Someone will move on from this though, and I think the way that they move on from this is by being more wise in their future actions, or could also be like self-acceptance, things like this. But eventually someone moves forward instead of focusing, because they like shift their focus elsewhere instead of on this past Five of Cups thing. Instead of what went wrong, they focus more on the future, and then they carry on. A lot of Knights. We also have the Knight of Wands. You could be dealing with a fire sign. So you have water, you have Cancer, Leo. Okay. So you have released your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Could be your ex is really feeling like someone that you broke up with, they're really worried that like, oh, this situation didn't work out with this person, what if things never work out for me, or something like this. Like maybe this is where this guilt and shame is of like Like someone thinks maybe because they couldn't make their past relationship work that they aren't capable, but that's not the case. I think that's just more of a mental thing, because in the Five of Cups, there's still 2 cups standing up. In the traditional like illustrations, or most illustrations, here they're all actually standing up, but this person is just stuck looking at them, stuck looking at these cups from the past, these emotional cups. But usually there's 2 cups still standing up. So it's like, it's not the case that this person is bad or is like, should be ashamed of themselves or what have you. It's more so that they just, because it didn't work out, they really are taking the faults upon themselves. So you also have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So someone could actually extend an offer to you and you're like, no. This Knight of Cups would come through and you're just like, not interested? And also, like, something could kind of be an unrequited love because someone's too busy thinking about these spilt over cups from the past to develop new feelings for someone. So it's like they haven't released their ex, so they can't develop like this new love for a new person. So for some, you might not requite someone's love because you're still holding on to your ex like too much to develop feelings, if that makes sense. Or vice versa, like this person you could extend an offer to, or you could like them, but they're too busy thinking about like someone from the past. However, eventually, like, this situation moves forward, and it actually moves forward very quick. So if someone releases their ex and then they're like, okay, now I can actually have an emotional space for someone, if that makes sense. If someone does this, looks like things move forward with, you guys will move forward together with the Chariot card here, like you will progress in your relationship. Either that, or like someone just releases this situation that had all of this regret and like was really heavy on their shoulders, and they move forward into like more calm waters, to more blissful waters in their life. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Honeymoon card over the Chariot. Someone's like going into something here that's gonna make them really happy, and this helps them to move on from this. So like stuck in their feelings about the past, moving on over it. Awesome. It is safe for you to love. Yeah, so you could be really concerned. It could be you, your person, whoever. There's someone really concerned, like, oh geez, this and that happened, and this person did this, and I did this, and a whole confused mess of stuff from the past. But now they're going to start to recognize, whoever this is, they're going to start to recognize, like, doesn't always have to be that way. I can change, I can choose different people, I can change the circumstances in my life. I have changed, time changes me, time changes other people, etc. So like they're like, okay, actually it is safe for me to love and to have emotions for people, even though I haven't hurt in the past. It's just the way it goes. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So yes, once someone like releases all of this regret, shame, guilt about the past, they release their ex, this old energy, which was really heavily burdening them in the present, then their heart is open to give and receive love, because they've shifted to like, okay, you know, like I was saying, like someone's emotional space was being held by someone who they were no longer like with, didn't want to be with, or what have you, or just something from the past. So now someone's moving forward with their life from after being stuck for a long time, is what it looks like, which is awesome. And it could be you like moving on from a situation that a while ago was unrequited, and you're just like, oh, like you could have felt this guilt, shame, like whatever, like, am I not good enough, like what have you, But you release that and you're like, oh, like, I can be with someone who it is safe for me to love them and they'll love me back, and like, we'll be happy together. Things like this. Lots of forward movement. But if it's not you who's feeling this, it's this person. And they're like, they're feeling really bad. They're feeling really regretful. So they're like, how can we move forward from here? You know? They're wondering like, how can I make you feel safe to love me? How can I make it feel safe for you to love me? Because they feel bad about like the way that it went before. For some Geminis, if you guys aren't the ones feeling regretful in your feelings about the past. So, yeah, and someone could also really be apologizing for their past actions just because there's so much like heaviness surrounding it. Okay, victory, your desire is coming to fruition. Keep up the good work. So yeah, it's like a kind of a roadblock here, but someone keeps it going. They keep moving forward. And there's like a victory in this situation, regardless of if it didn't seem like it at first. Going into this honeymoon card, going into it is safe for you to love, opening your heart to give and receive love is a victory, you know, over your past pain. To do that and to like move on, you know, is a victory. It's not a victory to stay in the Five of Cups or to... it's actually like good to reflect, of course. Like people reflect for a reason. But like this person who is staying, what I meant by that was like this person who is staying so closed off that they couldn't ever like develop feelings for people because they're too scared, too hurt from the past. I think it's normal to like go through that for a time. But if you're doing that forever, the victory is to release, you know? To reopen your emotions. Okay. Athena, it is safe for you to be powerful. You know how to be powerful in a loving way that benefits yourself as well. That benefits others as well as yourself. Okay, yes. I love this card. It's really important. I think you understand, you know, like how this card says, you know how to be powerful in a loving way that benefits others as well as yourself. And I think that you'll find someone who uses their personal power to do the same, to benefit others as well as themselves, something that's mutually beneficial rather than like disempowering someone else for your own sake, which this person who's feeling regretful could have been the one to do this. Yeah. And it's saying it's safe for you to love, and like this power, there's this power in like, you know, giving and receiving love. And if you can't open your heart to give love, how could you ever expect to receive it? How could you expect to continue to receive it if you can't give it, or if you won't give it? You know, so like both these cards are like really similar, which is interesting. I think it's like, you know, the power of love, the power of being loving, and that reciprocal kind of appreciation, affection, admiration, love. Astara, you deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires and don't compromise. Someone is really moving forward and realizing like, wow, they sucked, but I'm moving forward because I deserve to. You know, I deserve to be in a blissful place. I deserve to go towards my dreams and move forward. Someone's really recognizing that they deserve the best. Nice. I definitely get someone's like making a decision to head towards something that they are really passionate about, whether it's a person or an activity, what have you. So we have escape. Someone could feel like you kind of got away from them. Discovery. So maybe in like leaving something, it's like what I'm getting from these cards is, in leaving something behind, you find something new. So like, once you open this space, once you close this door, then you can open this other door. Once you put this stuff away, now you have room for your new stuff, you know? So like, you escape that, you're like, okay, I'm moving on. You find other things, find other people, or what have you. But it's just, I kind of explained that a lot of different ways, but it's just like, you know, you can only have so much, you can only have so many people, you can only put your energy towards so many things, if that makes sense. Like, as much as humans are very capable and things like this, we can't do everything all the time. So it's like, you really have to be conscientious of what you bring, what you continue to bring into your life, emotionally, spiritually, physically, socially, what you continue to bring and what you choose to leave behind. Because this is, and also what you choose to add, you know? This is what constitutes your life in very vague description. But so just leaving something behind, find something new. Okay, and then we have power as well. I think you could be understanding what it means to be truly powerful. What it means to be truly in your power, in a way, like this card is saying, that benefits others as well as yourself. You could be trying to understand, like, okay, like, once you really get in touch with yourself, it's about empowering yourself and others, you know? You can only be as strong as, like, if you're pushing down your community, if you're pushing down the people around you, how do you think it's going to go for you? If you're trying to knock people down, if you're trying to be like, oh, I'm powerful because I can do this and that, like, anyone can do that. What's powerful is to lift people up, you know? Like, how are you going to feel? How are they going to feel if you're trying to use your power to, like, in the wrong way? You could be understanding now. Or this person, someone is like, oh, you know, I have the power to make people happy. I have the power to make people feel good about themselves. I have the power to bring gifts to other people, to bring gifts into my own world. And this is where I should focus my powerful energy, you know? I think this could be what you're leaving to discover. Is like, wow, yeah, your influence, how you influence people. Do you want to influence people in a positive way that's going to benefit their life? Most likely, right? So be conscientious of how you're influencing people. Yes. Also, be conscientious of who you're influenced by and what you're influenced by. Okay, so we have integrity. Someone is getting in touch with their integrity through this burden and regret and things like this. Someone is getting in touch with, okay, who am I now? What do I want now? Like, really trying to get more integrity. I think you do have a lot of integrity, and you could be expanding on that. Oh, this is already pretty long. Okay. So you also have grace. It's like you're moving out of this situation with grace. And I think even though this was really heavy for you, or really heavy for this person, maybe for both of you, it's like you're moving forward with grace, I guess. I'll just say that. And this person that you're dealing with could really see you as someone who's very graceful and as someone who has a lot of integrity. I allow stillness to heal and reveal. Okay, yeah. So in this, like, I think if you were trying to escape from this Five of Cups, or whoever was trying to escape from this Five of Cups, instead of just being like, okay, what am I feeling, like, what is this, you know? Instead of really just having the stillness and observation, self-observation, emotional observation, someone was trying to escape, but now they're like, oh, okay, what is this? They analyze it, and then they're able to move forward. So someone really has this big growth here with like a victory over something that was some kind of emotional victory, which is awesome. Awesome to see. I live each moment with the present of gratitude. This could be something that really helps you to move forward, or really helps you to move forward. It could be with this person, like you could actually just move forward with them because someone's like, you know, I'm sorry, I actually realized this truth here. It was illuminated to me in whatever way, like I messed up. Someone thinks that, and then they're like, I'm really grateful for you, or you think, you know, I'm really grateful to move forward, I'm grateful for the things in my life. This helps someone move forward and to be more in the present moment. Healthy boundaries keep me centered and balanced. This could be something that allows you to move through things with grace. And with this whole theme of regret and stuff like this, you could have boundaries within your emotional space of, okay, I'm only going to feel upset about this for so long. Because there comes a point where you're overthinking, over analyzing. Sometimes this happens, right? Where it's just like, okay, I don't need to keep feeling sad about this anymore. This happened years ago, you know? So have this like, okay, I'm going to be centered and balanced in this moment, grateful for what I have here, because this Five of Cups, what this person is worried about isn't happening that moment. Someone's not coming and like taking these cups and they're like, oh no, it's like this is something that happened a while ago and they're still stuck. So it's like to be centered and balanced in the present moment, gratitude could help. That's all I'm going to say about that. I trust the mystery of life. So yeah, moving forward, it's almost like with the Chariot card here, it's interesting because this is kind of like the last card I pulled. So it's just that someone is like going on into the unknown, moving on past this situation. And what happens from there is, at least right now until the next Gemini reading, a mystery. I trust the mystery of life. Nice. Okay, I'm going to get one more of these. Play is my pathway to joy. Oh, and I forget and let go with love and ease. Okay. I forgive and let go. I think I said forget. Be sure to like have some time to unwind and to stimulate your mind in a way that is positive. Because it looks like, you know, this regret and stuff, like, it's emotional, but it's also mental. So, I don't know, playing a video game, watching a comedy, like, something that will get you thinking about lighthearted stuff. Feeling lighthearted. Whatever, that's really specific to the individual, you know. So, you're so special to me. This is messages from your person. I'm trying to find balance. Yeah, this is right over healthy boundaries keep me centered and balanced. So this could be something that this person is trying to understand. And like, with the whole thing of how you should use your power, I think someone, exactly. There, you have to have boundaries with how it is that you treat others. Like, have boundaries with yourself before thinking about, be sure that you don't cross other people's boundaries as well. Because I read something that was like, when you mistreat another person, you betray yourself. And yeah, I agree. As much as it's important to make sure other people aren't crossing your boundaries, if you're that aware of when people cross boundaries, be like, okay, yeah, I'm not going to cross someone else's boundaries like that because I know that it's an infringement upon my boundaries. So don't infringe on other people's as much as you don't let other people infringe on yours. I don't feel good enough for you. This could be why this person is feeling like this guilt, this shame about themselves, like they aren't good enough. But they are moving forward past this. I think about you every day. This person really thinks about you. Really could be them who's feeling so regretful. I want to start over with you. I think this person wants to just like be in a better place with you, and you could really move forward with them. They could want to just like move on past these issues. And I'm sorry. This person also says I'm sorry. Like I said, like you really might get an apology. Okay, thank you, Gemini. That's all I have to say. I hope that this helps me out. I hope that this resonated. If you enjoyed this reading, if it seems like I connected to your energy, feel free to tip me if you would like to. The link for that is in the description, also in the header of my channel page. Also, again, if you'd like a personal reading, please email me. Thank you.